Welcome back. In my previous screencast, I've added TypeScript support to a React application generated by React app. Now I want to add some Jest support for testing TypeScript. One thing I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna add support for testing React components because, well, I personally don't use it that often. I have yet to have a use case where I felt like I need to test the rendered output of a React component. I usually just test the pure logic instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna create a simple function called add.ts, and it's gonna do, it's just gonna add two numbers together, and I'm gonna want to test this. So this will be my scope. I'm not gonna test CSS imports because those are problematic, and yeah, again, I don't feel they're useful because when you're just testing the output of React render, this part doesn't even factor into that. So so if I run npm test, it runs the test in interactive mode. That's great, but not really what I want right now. I just want one-off runs. The way I can do it is by giving it the CI equals 1 environment variable. And of course I get an error because I did break this test, which is fine. I can actually see if I can make this work again. In theory, this can work. Let's just see. That's funny, interesting. Okay. That works fine. I think I can. I think I can actually make this work. Potentially. Yes, I'll be able to make this work. Actually, I'm gonna start by fixing this. So, just does allow you to write tests for React components, and it works in JavaScript because it uses Babel and all that stuff. So there's no reason to not have this work. So the way I make it work is go into the package JSON, and there's this module file extensions. Now I just need to add TS and TSX, and I believe that will fix this. Bingo. Is uppercase HTML. I don't know what this is, but I don't really think it matters. It shouldn't really matter. I guess some weirdness with the compiled output. But anyway, as I said, I'm not going to worry about these sorts of tests because I personally rarely use them. If I want to test the UI itself, I'd rather use something like Selenium. So what I want to do is I want to add a test for this add function. So I'm just going to create something called add test TS and import add from add, and it actually I like to use the word test, adding to and to. Really simple, and I'm just gonna say expect. Oh right, okay. I'm not gonna get autocomplete because obviously TypeScript is like, what are you doing? It doesn't know what Jest is, so that's fine. There's a fix for that. I just need to go in here and install that. I see npm is having a rainy day. probably because of my prior attempts. Oh, I don't need to run that again. Okay, let's first run npm install. Yeah. And now run this and see if that works. There's no reason it shouldn't work, but we never know. Yeah, we get our error, which we don't worry about. Okay. Now let's see if VS Code picks it up. Oh, I think it did pick it up, so now I can move on with my life and say add 2 and 2 to B 4 and no, don't do that again. I want my old. There we go. This is the command I want. And I run this and it passes, but it doesn't run my test. Well, it's because I need to tell Jest to look for TypeScript tests as well. So we have this test match, which is gonna be a thing that I need to update. There are two patterns. One is do this, that, underscore tests underscore folder. I don't really prefer that. I think it's a little bit obnoxious, so I'll just edit this pattern. TSX, and I don't need the MJS part. That's not. And I run it. It should pick it up. Yes, it does. And of course, it doesn't work because for this whole thing to work, it just needs a preprocessor for TypeScript, which is called Jest. And while that's installing, I know I also need to hook up that preprocessor because it won't run it on its own. And this transform section. So where is the transform section? It's right in front of my nose. Of course I'm not gonna notice it if it's right in front of me. It's too obvious. There we go. And now, what's the error? I'm getting the app CSS error, which is annoying because I should not be getting that. Oh, right. Oh, I know why that's happening. As I said, I'm not gonna worry about these types of tests. I'm just gonna delete this because this is causing me trouble right now. And yes, I know that there are ways to make this work, but it's not something I want to go into right now on how to test React components. And now my test works. I can now be confident that my function that adds two numbers together is working. Hooray, I guess. So yeah, this is basically what it takes to add basic TypeScript support to Jest as well, and it's worth it because Jest is a pretty neat little test runner. I like the fact that it comes with nice little assertions by default. There's to be, there's to equal. So all in all, I feel it's a really nice little package, and the fact that it supports testing React components is not something that can be easily ignored. So I guess I'll finish off by doing what I didn't do before, is adding and committing it. And I guess that'll be it for now.